This tutorial video is going to show you how you could use your Slopegraide Smart Ball Marker with our standalone Apple Watch app. Before we get started, we need to go into our settings app to make sure that there are certain settings configured properly to enhance our app experience with Slopegraide. So on your Apple Watch, go in the settings app and then scroll down to the display and brightness row and tap on it. Scroll down to the always on setting and make sure it's set to on. If it's set to off, you may experience frequent disconnections with your smart ball marker. Next, we're going to make sure that the wake on wrist raise switch is set to the on position. And for the wake duration setting, tap on it and make sure that this setting is set to 70 seconds. Our settings look good to go now, so we can go back and display all of our apps on our Apple Watch. And then open the Slopegraide app on our Apple Watch by tapping its icon. If this is your first time opening the Slopegraide app on your Apple Watch, you're going to notice a loading text that appears on the top left corner. This process is loading all the data we need so we can give you optimal starting lines for over 200,000 unique putts. So keep your screen active on your Apple Watch by tapping the screen. This process will last about 3 to 4 minutes. When this process is completed, you're going to see a disconnected status appear on the top left corner of your Apple Watch face. Before we connect our Slopegraide Smart Ball Marker to our Apple Watch, we need to open the Slopegraide app first on our iPhone and make sure that the classic mode is being displayed. We're going to turn on our Slopegraide Smart Ball Marker now by setting the power switch to the on position. And in a matter of moments, you'll see the Slopegraide Smart Ball Marker connect to our iPhone app. To change the connection from iPhone to Apple Watch, we're going to open the Slopegraide menu by pressing the menu icon in the top left corner, scroll all the way down, and then we're going to tap the Connect Mode row to change it from iPhone to Apple Watch. We are disconnected now from our iPhone. And in a matter of moments, we're going to connect to our Apple Watch. And we can now put our iPhone away. Before we get started reading putts with our Apple Watch and our Smart Ball Marker, I'm going to show you everything that you can change on the Apple Watch face itself while your Smart Ball Marker is connected. To change the displayed measurement mode, I'm going to single tap the 0.0% value to focus this value on our Apple Watch face. Then I'm going to double tap it to change it from slope percentage to imperial units, which will give us optimal starting lines in inches and feet. I can also double tap it again to change it from imperial units to metric units. And all of the displayed measurements will now be under the metric unit system. I can also display it in slope degrees by double tapping it again. To change it back to slope percentage, I'm going to tap it twice more. You can also change the putt length by tapping the putt length text on the screen, and it'll let you know that the putt length text is focused. And with the crown of your Apple Watch, I can turn it clockwise to increase this value, and every time I change the putt length value, the backstroke length is going to change. I can decrease this value by turning the crown counterclockwise. I can also change the slope elevation or slope incline uphill or downhill by tapping this line on top of the screen here. With the crown, I can then turn it clockwise to increase it to become an uphill putt up to 1 foot, and I can also decrease it by turning the crown counterclockwise up to 1 foot downhill. With the crown of our Apple Watch, I can also change the displayed recommended start line or slope value that is displayed on the screen. I'm first going to change the putt length to something greater than 1 foot. Then I'm going to focus on the slope value by tapping it on the screen. And we're going to set it to imperial units to show the difference. And with the crown, I'm going to turn it clockwise to set a left to right putt. We have a slope percentage displayed in the top left corner with a new recommended start line displayed in the center. If I want to set a putt that's right to left, I'm going to turn the crown counterclockwise And here we have a right to left putt. And when I enumerate through all the different display modes, we see the respective units displayed. I can also change the holding speed preference that is located in the top right corner of the Apple Watch face with this green dial. To change the speed preference, I'm going to tap the green dial to focus it, and with the crown of my Apple Watch, I'm going to turn it clockwise to increase this value. 3 feet past is pretty aggressive. If I am a dead weight putter, I can turn my crown counterclockwise to decrease it to barely past the hole. I'm a guy who likes to putt at 1 foot past, so I'm going to set it there. If you want to see a bigger view of the dial, you can tap on this dial again to have a zoomed in look where you can then use the crown to change its value respectively. To change the green speed, tap the settings icon on the left-hand side of the Apple Watch face. From here, you can press the plus icon in the green speed row to increase it, or the minus icon to decrease it. You can also change the slope elevation value by pressing the plus icon in the slope elevation row to set an uphill putt, or the minus icon to set a downhill putt. Please leave the sensitivity and marker mode settings as they are, for these options will be removed in a future release. If for any reason I need to calibrate my smart ball marker and my iPhone is nowhere nearby, I'm going to scroll down and press the Calibrate Device button. Let's go back to the practice screen to see the Calibrate Device process in action. Now it's going to prompt me to place my Slopegraide smart ball marker on a flat surface. So this one is decent. So now I'm going to do what I did in my other tutorial video and firmly press it into the ground to make sure that the blades of grass are flattened underneath it. In fact, if I need to use my putter just to firmly tap it to get some more leverage, I will do that. So now let's press the begin button on our Apple Watch. Now it's calibrating the smart ball marker, and we are all set to go. We just got to read, and it's dead center. Now that you have seen all the controls of our standalone Apple Watch app, let's go back to the practice screen and use our smart ball marker and Apple Watch app to read a putt. I have about an 11-foot putt going downhill right to left. So I'm going to set my smart ball marker down, firmly press it on the ground. And now I'm going to flick my wrist, press read putt. So now it has us playing about 14 inches from the right edge. I'm going to hit this putt at dead weight. So now it has us playing nearly 2 feet outside. I like that because I could see the slope going heavily from right to left. It's going to have us take our putter back 8 inches for speed. So I'm going to play it way out here. Not bad, huh? As someone hit the flagstick on the green next to me. If you have any questions about this Apple Watch tutorial video, please don't hesitate to send us a message on our Facebook or Instagram channels at Slopegraide. You can also send us an email at info@slopegraide.com. And I will see you in the next video.